Monday.
Welcome to another rather lovely Project Nigel video.
Means mustard and Boaty. 50 million slugs.
And so, the day begins with Boaty just filming everything he sees, and
Let's
me
get that tyre pumped up, shall we?
doing all of the things that he claims to do because I don't.
Windsor Davis, the Rover 623, is out and ready for Boaty to take away to Merry Chesterfield, but it is currently covered in slugs. Squishy little delicious protein-filled slugs.
Oh, rip.
Straight up, absolutely loads here. This is the point where the car gets washed by me, whilst Boaty just follows me around.
There we go, quick wash, and look at that. What a lovely example of a Rover 600 this is. A wash makes all of the difference. Right, what did you just say then?
I just said, what time is it? Have you got a clock?
Right, so Boaty has said that if we do a job on his car in 2 weeks, he will...
I will genuinely come in dirty clothes and do it with you. Dirty hands. I will be willing to injure myself. I will genuinely not just stand and watch you do the job on my car. So, and that is my pledge.
Yeah.
And I'm putting it on record. But you're also putting on record that you have agreed that 2 weeks today I will come in Sheeson and we will put new discs and pads on it.
Yeah, that's not a problem for me.
Right. Won't be a problem for me either. Clack.
So there we have it, on record. We're going to do the brakes on his other car, and he is actually going to help. Speaking of getting Boaty to do something, here we have a aerosol with just a tiny bit of white gold left in. The 600 does have a bezel that needs painting. So, what are we going to do about that, eh? Am I going to get Boaty to paint it? Or am I just going to get him to retrieve the part from the car? That's the one. And so, the ritual of rubbing back the Nightfire red in order to place on the white gold shall begin. Pity the finish won't be as nice as that.
There'll be a mail order job in it.
It's got an automatic gearbox.
Hey, it has got an automatic gearbox.
Seems to be a problem with the clack. They're working for you now, this.
And that is where Monday stopped. But Tuesday began.
Hello, and today another change in the yard because of things going, things moving. So I'm currently using this patch here and that patch unauthorised because I need to move some stuff around. Auntie Sophie having her eyeballs removed does not really make a great deal of difference to how much space there is in the yard. But removing Brian will do. Poor Brian. This car could have just been simply broken, but we did, put it out there for parts available, etc. Boaty's found himself in some trouble, and so the thing has to go, like today, which is a bit inconvenient, but what can you do? That's not him already, is it, surely?
Now this is a rather unfortunate situation that Brian has found himself in.
It's a bit of a big one. I was kind of anticipating a small, like 3.5 tonner thing coming down. So it's just as well I moved a few bits around.
Brian Johnson failed his MOT on what looks like just a few minor things. But there was problem after problem and another problem as well. And eventually, he's basically outstayed his welcome. Boaty needs the money, and well, that's it. So unfortunately, it has to go. Played out with the same music that it was played in with. Bye bye, Brian. Bye bye.
I feel quite sad about that. It wasn't even my car, but it was originally, and it just caused a problem for me and for Boaty. Right, so to further add to the space that I now have, what about making more space in the lockup by putting another car back in? Finally done it. Finally clonked my head on one of these metal beams. Didn't hurt as much as I was expecting. Oh, well. Right, so what have I done here? I'll show you. I'm going to see if I can fit a car in, a bigger car now, because I've just moved the shelf. I've emptied the shelf, put it all on there. It's all 75 stuff, so I know what I'm looking at. And just down here, of course, we still have some bits that... Well, there's an empty box there. What's the point of that? So, just as a temporary measure, I want to see if I can fit a bigger car in here than what was in here. Light is awful. That was really, really bad. The car only just fits through the gap, you see. The clearance for the mirrors is, let me see, oh, it's about an inch. So will this be a good idea or not? I can open the door safely. I have room to get up and walk around the back to where the tap is. And then around the front, do you know what? This was a good idea. The biggest car could fit in here right now. The biggest one. That's the 800. And all I have done is removed a shelf and bunged all of the stuff on the empty bits of shelving over there. Not bad, eh? That is actually quite convenient. Unlike this. And that is the end of the day and the end of this video, where we've gone back sunny again, which is nice. Ugh. Stuff moved around in the yard even further because tomorrow I want to actually do something on the MGF. No, not the MGF. That one. Time to get this car ready for MOT. Oh yeah, I must be gone. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for being a channel member, thank you for liking this video, thank you for not liking this video, thank you for sharing this video, thank you for thank you. This is perfect. Maybe it's time I got the wife to meet Alison. Would you like to get it out?
I don't understand why then.
No, not that.
Oh!
Just keep that firmly where it is. I shall move Nigel.
Look,
Hey?
there's 50 million slugs living on it.
They're not slugs.
They are.
They're not.
No, they're not.
Yeah.